right, so now we're on problem number 8, and we have h of x with equals to how many pieces?
3.
3. So we have to end up doing 3 tables, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, call the first one part 1. This is part 2, and this is part 3.
Wait, so we're going to have 3 lines?
We're going to have 3, probably, yeah, 3 different lines. So yeah. So if you can get this one, because I'm gonna have a problem like this on the test. So if you can get something like this, you should be good. Okay, and if you understand this, you should be good on this. So I will have a problem with this on the test. I'm gonna have to actually, I'm actually gonna rewrite something, and then but I'm gonna have this on here. Okay, that way, yeah. So let's just get to it. All right. So for number 8, we have 3 parts, right? So we're gonna have part 1 with an xy. We're going to have part 2 with an xy. And then we're going to have part 3 with an xy. Okay? All right, let's go down the line. That's all we got to do. So, what is the end point for part 1?
0.
0, because it says x is less than 0, right? So we're going to have 0, and then we need what other numbers? -1, -2, because those are less than 0, correct? So -1, -2. All right, we're good so far? Yep. Now let's go ahead and calculate what those are. So basically, your equation is y equals -3x for part 1, right? So all we got to do basically is replace x with 0, then -1, then -2. So what's the first one going to be?
It's going to be 0.
Right, -3 times 0 is 0.
Yes, and then it's going to be 3.
+3.
+3.
And positive 6. Because remember, we're multiplying -3 to each of those values of x, right? All right, very good. Hey. Oh, I guess not. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. You got the hang. Okay, all right. So now we're going to go ahead and graph those. Now, the first point is 0, 0, right? What kind of circle will I put at 0, 0? Why is it open? It's not equal to. Very good. So for right now, it's going to be an open circle. So I put an open circle at 0, 0. Then I'm going to plot the other points, which are -1, 3, which is 1, 2, 3, right there. And then -2, 6, 4, 5, 6, right there. Okay? All right. We know it's a line. So again, what we'll just do is we're going to connect those points. And again, y'all will see my ruler on the video if you watch the video later on. Okay, so you will see that it's going to be a line. And again, because it's less than 0, it doesn't stop. We're going to have to put that arrow there. Okay? Does anybody have a question about how to graph part 1? Anybody have a question about how to graph part 1? Okay? All right, thank you. All right, now let's do part 2. Now you see that part 2 has a range, right? So it says, I hate to use the word range because it's not y. But basically you have to use at least those two. You have to use those two numbers.
Could we use 0, 3, and 6? Because 3 fits in the middle.
You could, however, if I can suggest, because if the slope is 1/2, like -1/2, let's use an even number. Okay. You know, right? Because you could use 3 if you want, but I would do like 2, 4. But you can just use one of them if you want. So which one do you want to use? Okay, so let's do 0.
I want to use 4. That's easier.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I could put all of them. It doesn't really matter. I can just put all. Let me just put them all. So I'm going to do 0, 2, 4, 6, okay? Y'all understand why I'm doing even numbers instead of like 3? Because again, I'm looking at the slope. The slope, it says -1/2, right? So I want to make it where it's easy to graph it, okay? So 0, 2, 4, 6. So now I'm going to come over here to the side to do a little work. So I'm going to do x equals 0 first. And I'm going to plug in 0 into this middle function right here. So it's going to be -1/2 times 0 minus 1. So what is that equal to? -1? -1, okay. And then let's do the next one. And then I bet you'll see the pattern. For 2, it's going to be -1/2 times 2 minus 1. What is that? How much? What's the whole thing going to equal to?
Wait, hold on.
What's -1/2 times 2?
Oh,
-1, and then -1 minus 1? minus 2. So that means it's going to be -1, -2, then -3, and then -4. Y'all see how that worked out? That's how you got to look at it. Okay? Now, we're going to graph those. So now we got 0, -1. So I'm going to have 0, -1. That's going to go right here. Oh, what kind of circle do I put? Why is it closed?
Because the
Because of 0, there is a line, correct? So we're going to put a closed circle here. Then we're going to have, what else we have? I'm sorry. 2, -2. So that's right here. 4, -3. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 2, -2. So it's going to be 2, -2 like this. Then 4, -3. And then 6, -4. Okay? Now, because it stops at 6, please make sure you're watching this. It goes just from 0 to 6. What that basically means is I'm only connecting this, and that's it. Do you understand? It's just a segment. It's a segment. Do you understand? Okay. All right, so here's that. All right, let me finish this up. I'm sorry, I know the class is almost over. Now, let me do part 3, x minus 7. So where do I start? What's my endpoint? No. What's my endpoint? Where do I start at? If x is what? 6. So it'll be 6. And then what? Come on. 6. 7. Come on. All right. And then 8. All right. Okay. Hey, it's just going to have to come up. All right. So if I put 6 into x minus 7, what's 6 minus 7? Yeah, I said it again. What's 6 minus 7? What? -1. And then what would 7 be? No, 7 minus 7 is what? No, it's 0. That's right. It's 0. And what's 8? 1. So that means that you're going to plot those points. So I'm going to have 6, -1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So -1. What kind of circle do I put?
Closed. No, open.
It's open because it's right here. And then we go 7, 0, and then 8, 1, and then I can go ahead and draw my line like that. Okay? There you go. And then and then that's the graph, and then I'm just gonna finish the video. Okay? But you can put it right here, and then I don't care if I'm talking to myself at this point, but because I'm gonna have to talk to myself. That's fine. If you gotta go, you gotta go. All right? All right? Okay?
You to go, brother.
Okay? So all I'm gonna do is write the domain. So the domain is going to be let me see here. Negative infinity to now. There's an open circle here, but there's a closed circle right here. So that's gonna keep going, and then so actually guess what? The domain is gonna be negative infinity to positive infinity. Okay, it's gonna be negative infinity to positive infinity because there's no break, and then the range is going to be negative infinity to comma. Let's see here. No, it's not. No, it's not. The lowest value is what? Let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a bracket, -4, comma, and then let's see here. We have a closed circle here, but an open circle there, so the closed circle wins. Oh, so we have to stop. No, because it's going to keep on going this way. So guess what? It's just -4 to infinity, and that's it. Okay? All right, that's it. Okay, let me stop my recording.
Yeah.